It is August 15th, 2023, and this is the latest news update for Medellin Colombia and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. And now, news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. I'm DC Rob. This channel is dedicated to travel #1 internationally, hopefully also for expats who live in Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere else in Colombia that would like to see the news in English without having to translate it, and for those short-term visitors to Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere in Colombia and want to know what's going on before, during, and after they return. I have a few stories today. These have to do with locals. So if you're an expat, this will be an outstanding news program for you. Let you know what's going on because there's road closures. There's a lot going on. But let's jump into the first story here. In Ecuador, another political leader was killed Monday. That's right, yesterday. Less than a week after the assassination of presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio, and just days before the Ecuadorians head to the polls this Sunday. Pedro Briones was fatally shot in the northern province of Esmeraldas. He was a local leader of the Citizen Revolution movement, the party of the progressive presidential frontrunner Luisa Gonzalez and former President Rafael Correa. Gonzalez blamed the soaring wave of violence in Ecuador on President Guillermo Lasso, who dissolved Congress in May to avoid impeachment proceedings. Gonzalez wrote on social media, "Ecuador is living its bloodiest movement. We owe this to the total abandonment of an inept government and a state taken over by mafias. We here still pray and send good vibes to the Stevenson brothers as well." We have not heard any news lately on them, so I'm hoping to hear something new. I reached out to the dad a week or so ago, so it takes time because he's going back and forth. Anyway, attention, there were two separate tremors in Antioquia yesterday. Did you feel it? At 1:19 in the afternoon, this Monday, August 14th, the second tremor with an epicenter of the Department of Antioquia was recorded. The first earthquake was recorded at 10:55 in the morning with a magnitude of 4.8 at a shallow depth, less than 30 kilometers, in Taraza, Antioquia. The second had its epicenter in the municipality of Ituango with a magnitude of 2.8, shallow depth, less than 30 kilometers. Okay, the 29th edition of the El Carmen de Biboral National Cycling Classic is scheduled to take place from August 15th through the 18th. To accommodate road events, road closures will be implemented on specific days and routes. On Tuesday, August 5th, highways including El Canada, La Caja Rio Negro, La Caja La Union, and Sonsen will be closed from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Wednesday, August 6th, the Alejandría Concepción San Vicente Road via Santa Barbara, San Luis Galicia, and Belén Tram El Carmen de Biboral will be closed from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Thursday, August 17th, various internal roads, including El Canada, El Carmen, Zacatín, Carrera 30th and Carrera 34th, and Campo Alegre will be closed from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Friday, August 18th, there will be closures between the main park, Vereda Camarga, Barrero Ospina, and the main park again from 8:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Travelers using these routes are advised to plan their trips in advance and consider alternate routes. Okay. I have a couple of stories from Cartagena, so let's jump in. There are protests in Cartagena due to the price of lunches. That's right. Lunches in Playa Blanca cannot continue to be paid only 8,000 pesos. Protest of natives and tourist servers against the tourist agencies that supposedly take most of the profits. Over 200 Santa Ana Township residents protested against tourism agencies in Cartagena, claiming unfair profits and low compensation for Playa Blanca services. They criticized agencies paying natives only 8,000 to 9,000 pesos for lunches, which are sold to tourists at much higher prices. Locals demand fairer compensation around 15,000 pesos. They also protested unequal prices for activities like raccoon watching. There's such a thing. Raccoon watching? Really? Concerns about irregular transshipments and tax evasion were raised. Representatives from the Ministry of the Interior and Corpo Turismo listed the protest with a meeting plan to address the issues. Okay. Also, in Cartagena, there will be
power outages.
20 different neighborhoods this week. Afinia, a subsidiary of Grupo EPM, will conduct maintenance work in the Cartagena from August 15th to August 20th, resulting in power outages affecting over 20 neighborhoods. Operations will focus on enhancing energy quality across the city. Specific neighborhoods and schedules impacted include Martinez, Martello, Transversal 24, El Bosque, the Naval School of Manazio Island, Serena del Mar, Baru, Boca Grande, Manga, and Loma Fresca, among others. Each outage will last between 8 and 10 hours. Wow. Afinia expressed gratitude for the community's understanding regarding the temporary electricity suspension. So if you got an Airbnb and you're in one of those neighborhoods, get ready for it. Cartagena is also hosting a kite festival to provide family-friendly fun in the La Tenaza sector. Organized by the Public Space and Mobility Management through their Sembrando Tradicionales campaign, the festival will take place from Saturday, August 19th to Sunday, August 20th. The event aims to promote love for Cartagena, cultural traditions, and creativity in kite designs. Private sector companies, including Aguas de Cartagena, will reward the most innovative and largest kites during the festival. The event also supports local informal vendors and economic activities aligning with the mission of the management of the public space and mobility. The festival offers a chance for both enjoyment and economic growth while celebrating Cartagena's traditions. There you go. Back to Medellin and Provenza, the creators of the popular nightclub Perro Negro in Medellin are expanding their reach by opening Perro Negro Miami in the Wynwood district. The club will focus on reggaeton and perreo, featuring electronic parties and a distinctive sound and light system. The group behind the project, the Hacienda, invested $4 million in the venture. That's 4 million pesos. The goal is to understand the global market for reggaeton and potentially expand to other cities like Los Angeles, Mexico City, Madrid, New York, and Tokyo. The Hacienda, which manages various entertainment sites in Medellin, recently opened their nightclub called SCI, that's SCI, in the El Poblado sector, featuring futuristic design and electronic and urban music events. Okay, my next story is back about, let's talk about Gustavo, but right quick, thanks. That's right. I have to say thanks for everybody who supports this channel, either financially, and the positive comments also help me as well. So thank you guys. Much thanks. Okay. Opposition groups and critics of President Gustavo Petro are preparing for a new day of protest on August 16th in various cities across Colombia. The March of the Majority is being organized to protest again against alleged illegal funds entering the presidential campaign of the historical pact. Okay, so if you're there, protest again, and they protest. Okay, the demonstrators are calling for forceful response from the government against crime, defending democracy, the independence of powers and institutions. The march will take place in 13 cities, including Bogota, Medellin, Cali, Bucaramanga, Ibagué, and Pereira. The protesters are demanding the trial or resignation of President Petro and will also address the recent scandal involving alleged funds from a drug trafficker to the Petro president campaign. In Medellin, the gathering point will be at the Avenida La Playa with Avenida Oriental at 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay, let's end on, again, a lighter note. Medellin boasts the second largest green wall in Latin America, situated on the eastern side of Medellin City Hall, facade. The metropolitan area of the Aburra Valley oversaw its construction, investing 3.36 billion pesos, comprising of 96,676 plants across 1,800 square meters. The green wall is designed to enhance air quality, conserve water, reduce environmental noise pollution, and absorb dust. The project, developed over a year ago, also involved renovating the administrative headquarters of the metropolitan area, resulting in planting 35,516 plants over an area of 740 square meters. So there you go. More news outside of Medellin this time, but at least you're up to speed with a few road closures and power outages and water outages and what else is going on there. There's always a lot going on, but this one is a positive one. So there should be a commercial at the beginning of this video. Thank you guys for your support again. Remember to travel, but travel safe. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.